Hey guys, Jimmy Noble here. I'm the team leader and owner of the Noble Group at Executive Home Realty. I've been in business for myself now this is my 14th year doing this. I know a lot of people right now have lost their jobs or in the process of losing their jobs. Maybe they're at home getting paid, at home not getting paid, don't know the scenario. But I wanted to point out some solutions to the problems that a lot of people have. Mike Tyson said everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face. Everybody's been punched in the face right now. It doesn't matter what you do for a living. Things are going to change after this, especially over the next couple of months with industries. This is today is what, April 2nd. So we haven't. I mean, the mortgages and rents on companies, homes, businesses are just due on April 1st. So this is the first time where things are going to start to get behind. So we're going to see things really change. I wanted to talk to you about how to start a business so that you can take some of the power and put it in your own hands instead of waiting for someone else to do something to help you out. And it's something that I was never taught. I was never taught entrepreneurship. It's not something that's taught in school. It's something that a lot of people end up kind of stumbling into. So I wanted to give you a couple of ideas. I've been through tough markets, good times, bad times. 2007, 8, 9, there were some pretty tough times in the real estate industry. My business actually grew during that time. So I wanted to give you an idea of a few businesses, and specifically don't look at those businesses as businesses to start. Use the ideas behind them to start a business that might be applicable to you in the current times and filling a need that other people have. That's how you get paid, when you solve people's problems. So the first one I wanted to talk about, just because it's a pretty easy and obvious one to explain, is landscaping. So, if you started a landscaping business, sure, you could get a lawnmower and a weed whacker and find someone who wants you to mow their lawn and do a lawn. And then you could do that for someone else and someone else and someone else and continue on and on. The problem is that you're spending most of your time there mowing that lawn, and you're not actually growing a business. So the way that you actually grow a business is that like most businesses, like me too, I started as an individual and did that. But then what you want to do is get that bigger idea, that bigger picture on how to grow. So you start bringing people on. And so when you bring someone on, you take yourself out of that job. Now, instead of being a landscape owner, who's doing the landscaping, you found someone to fill that role. That's leverage right there. So you got someone to fill that role, and you spend more of your time now building websites, sending marketing material out, acquiring new people's lawns who you want to take on. Then as you do that, you fill another job. Now you've got 2 people working for you, then 3, and you 4. And as you get better and better and figure out how to market to grow your business, now you start looking for contracts, maybe with a school system. Public schools probably have government contracts that you would have to get into. I'm not saying that's a bad idea, it is. But to start out and get to that level, it's going to be a lot harder. So you might be able to go to some smaller private institutions, daycares, things like that, HOAs. Basically, what I'm trying to say is you, as the business owner, are going to spend your time growing that business so that you can employ more people. So now you're not just solving a problem that you had, you're solving a problem that other people had because you're employing them as well. I'll give you another little example. There's in real estate, if you guys have ever gone to like Zillow or any of those sites and seen any of the like 3D tours where you can kind of look around and jump room to room, that's called Matterport. So to set up Matterport, it came out several years ago. It's about $5,000 to start that, to get the equipment to start that business. A lot of people starting out don't have $5,000. They have some new technology out there. You can basically start yourself a Matterport type business for about $500 or less to have everything that you need. And I'm not going to do the research for you. Part of being an entrepreneur is to figure things out on your own. But you can do the same Matterport type work for $500, a little bit less than that. Then the next question is, okay, so how do you find people who want it to be done for them? That's really easy. Client acquisition is a big part of being in business. Is what can you do to service your clients and keep them happy and deliver for them? And the other part is, where do they come from? So just a great example, and this is a hole that I found in the marketplace personally. I see that Airbnb does not have Matterport. I know when we travel nowadays, we rent houses and we stay at these Airbnb properties. And I know in the comment sections you might make comments on how Airbnb is going to get hit really hard. It absolutely is, and that's right there why they need to separate themselves from their competition and spend a little bit of extra money to get a nice 3D home tour. A lot of the Airbnbs are not really done really well. You know, I look at houses online all day, and I can look at a property and get a good idea of the layout just from two-dimensional pictures. But on Airbnb, owners don't seem to give you a good idea on how the property is laid out, from my experience anyway. And this is from someone who literally looks at houses all day for a living. That's what I do. I run numbers through CMAs and figure things out. I'm on the internet, 2 screens all day long. And when I go to Airbnb, it's horrible. Can't find anything. So if you figured out a solution by having a product that you could acquire for less than $500, you find out how to get in contact with all of these owners from Airbnb, offer them something that their competition's not doing to give the renters, the prospective renters for these vacation properties, a better idea of what they're going to rent. The renters are going to feel more comfortable moving forward on renting that product. And what we're talking about right now is sales. Sales isn't some sort of Jedi mind trick where you get an Eskimo to buy ice. Sales is really just the delivery of solid information so that the person that's looking to purchase has all the information they need to make a decision to move forward with a purchase or not. So a good salesperson is really just able to deliver the information in a very clear and concise way. Anyway, guys, those are just 2 ideas on something you can start really low cost, really fast, that have the potential to pay good money that you can grow and leverage so you can actually make a real business. I wish you luck out there. If you've got any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section. Give me a call on my cell phone. I talk to people for a living all day long. That's what I do. My number is 410-258-0566. Thanks so much. Good luck to you.